People get to know that maybe he's not blind, so that intrigue factor is there. Because, so how do you deal with that?
I want to see the Viacom people right now.
No, because till 2 days before the trailer, we were like, मैं मार दूंगा और वो ये कर देंगे उसको.
Is it an exciting time for you personally as a director that
every year we have a bunch of good films, and every year I kind of this question is kind of comes up.
She had put some no kiss clause or something like that.
Now we have time for each other. Everything's fine. I have a kissing scene in every film.
Yeah, so that's what I'm noticing.
Nothing like that. Hi, this is Ayushmann Khurrana.
And this is Sriram Raghavan, and you're watching
Bollywood Hungama.
So there is a bit of a criticism about this fact that maybe you are giving everything away in the promo itself.
Well,
that people get to know that maybe he's not blind, so that intrigue factor is there. Because, so how do you deal with that?
I want to see the Viacom people right now.
No, because
कुछ नहीं sir, कुछ नहीं है. ये कुछ नहीं है.
But this is something that I read somewhere, and
नहीं हो सकता है. See, our ideas, we had a lot of arguments with Viacom, and मतलब till 2 days before the trailer, we were like, मैं मार दूंगा और वो ये कर देंगे उसको, ऐसा सब हमारे मन में चल रहा था, मन में मतलब. So then we said, okay, what do we? So I think what is out now will make a lot of people think of different scenarios,
Right.
But I think the bulk of them will be kind of in for a surprise, So because it's
right,
there are dots to join, but you will join and make your own animal. I mean, it will not be the animal with the film is,
This was my first time I was doing a thriller, so I had no idea what kind of trailer it would be. So we had one initial cut with all the spoilers. But that was crazy, like a madhouse. And then he was like, "You can't do this." And we had another trailer with like nothing.
I had an idea which everybody got shocked by.
The crazy
I said
idea.
कि मतलब कुछ दिखाओ मत visual, सिर्फ मतलब people
Only
go
audio.
Just audio will go on.
Dark screen.
And in the end, it'll say, welcome to my world, and kind of a thing. But then that was like on screen. Even my brother also said, "Are you mad? Like, what are you doing?" And all that. I said, "Chalo, maybe." But I would have preferred actually no trailer. And ideally, a movie like this, it should come in cold. I mean, it's got Ayushmann, it's got Tabu and Radhika. You know a little bit about the movie.
It's a Sriram Raghavan film.
And you come in and what you experience that's the most beautiful thing, But if you think that, so I'm even requesting all, critics and Ajkal everybody is a critic, but I'm saying don't give away spoilers as much as you can.
The biggest one is back on Twitter actually, so that's the concern.
No.
Okay, now. So one thing is, you've always wanted to be. We've spoken in the past. You always wanted to make the films the way you want to. Best thing is that you want to make as best without compromising whatever sensibilities that you have. This year has been phenomenal in terms of the way people are accepting all sorts of cinema, be it hardcore commercial, at the same time experimental, and the way just simple storytelling is something that is totally in vogue. Is it an exciting time for you personally as a director that you can say the way you want to? Even the censors, I think they've become far more liberal since the time Prasoon Joshi has come in. So it's like a lot of films that they have that have been passed, and people have wondered that how the hell they got passed.
It's high time. I mean, I really feel. I mean, every year we have a bunch of good films, and every year I kind of this question is kind of comes up. Are things changing? They have been changing over a while, but I think every year it kind of becomes a little more. We all get a little more audiences in the kind of stories we are trying to tell. So I think it's getting better and better.
So would you be keen to experiment with something like a web series or like a show on any of the digital mediums?
No, I'm definitely keen on a web series simply because, with the film, it's a different kind of a precise kind of economic kind of writing you have to do, whereas here you've got the time to do. In fact, you need 6-8 hours, and how to use that time can be interesting. I've still not got the right story to explore, and the ones I like, my standards are very high, so I have to find something like I really want to do it.
Great. You have more elbow room in the web space because you can just be more radical with it.
And you can say it at a pace that you want to say, because you can have more episodes to just go along. Now, Ayushmann Khurrana.
Yeah.
So I was reading I was watching this, or I'm reading this interview of yours that you've given a couple of days back. So basically, you were asked about this. That was Tahira maybe a bit uncomfortable about you doing intimate scenes, and you mentioned about the fact that maybe yes she was, and apparently she had put some no kiss clause or something like that.
It was nothing like that. She was of course uncomfortable initially because we were we were not even staying together that time. Like I was in Bombay, she was in Chandigarh. We were in a long distance relationship.
Right.
And of course, the security, you only get the security when your spouse is, your partner is next to you. And time just heals everything. So now we have time for each other. Everything's fine. I have a kissing scene in every film.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
there's
noticing
nothing
actually.
like that.
Yeah, so because both in Andhadhun as well as Badayu, so
Yes.
that seems to be there. So
तो ट्रेलर में ही दोनों के दोनों
दोनों trailer में ही actually. And in fact, with Radhika, though, I think the chemistry is like
But
really
no,
sparkling.
it's tough. He's a blind man in our movie, so I don't know
So how to kiss.
how it's different. Yeah.
how to
Right.
aim the kiss.
Right, and I think he seems to be doing just fine actually. But one doesn't know whether he's
Thanks,
blind
Tyra.
or not. But do you have discussions about this, that when you're signing a film that such a such scene is there? So
I think it
is
was just
something?
initially, like when I did my first film, she was not ready for it. I was not ready for it. I was very immature. She was also not staying with me that time. We were not staying together that time, and we were going through a rough patch. So I think she was just maybe looking for reasons, or maybe I don't know. But now she's also an artist, and she's directed plays like I've acted.
Right.
So she knows the demands of an artist or the script. But now I think since we are together, we are staying together. So I think it's all cool.
No, that's great. In fact, I think I met her in Malaysia, in the
Yeah.
Alpha. An extremely sensible woman, so I'm sure that she understands what it takes for an art form.
Hi, this is Ayushmann Khurrana,
And this is Sriram Raghavan, and you're watching
Bollywood Hungama.